You walk down the pet store aisle and your eyes land on a bag with a big green leaf, the words natural, organic, and vet recommended plastered across the front. You feel good about it. You toss it in the cart, thinking you're doing the right thing for your best friend. But what if I told you that at least one of the treats sitting in your pantry right now, one you specifically bought because it looked healthy, could be silently damaging your dog's organs, or in some cases could kill them within hours? Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Alex Martin, your neighborhood veterinarian, and welcome back to the channel. I need you to listen very closely to this video because unlike a lot of what we cover here, this isn't about optional upgrades. This is about 5 specific, healthy-looking treats that walk into my emergency clinic disguised as good pet parenting. Grab a notebook, because by the end of this video, I want you to go check your pantry immediately. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Treat number 1, anything with xylitol. This is, without question, the most dangerous item on this list, and it hides in plain sight. Xylitol is a sugar substitute used in sugar-free peanut butter, some yogurts, sugar-free baked goods, and even certain brands of diet treats marketed toward health-conscious owners. It is often relabeled on ingredient panels as birch sugar, which makes it even easier to miss. Here's why it's so dangerous. In humans, xylitol is harmless, but in dogs, even a tiny amount triggers a massive, rapid release of insulin, causing their blood sugar to crash within 30 minutes. In higher doses, it causes complete liver failure within days. Real-world example, I've had owners bring in dogs who ate a spoonful of healthy, sugar-free peanut butter as a treat, thinking they were being responsible by avoiding regular sugar. Within an hour, that dog was seizing in my clinic. Vet warning. If your dog ingests anything containing xylitol, this is not a wait-and-see situation. Call your vet or an emergency animal poison line immediately. Treat number 2, rawhide chews. Rawhide looks like a natural, wholesome chew. It's literally just dried animal hide, right? The problem isn't what it's made of. The problem is how it's processed and how it behaves in your dog's stomach. Many rawhide chews are treated with chemical whitening agents and preservatives during manufacturing, but the bigger danger is physical. As your dog gnaws it down, rawhide softens into a slippery, rubbery mass that can be swallowed in large chunks. It doesn't dissolve like food. It can lodge in the esophagus or intestines, causing a blockage that requires emergency surgery. The correct way. If you want a similar chewing experience, look for single-ingredient bully sticks or yak milk chews, and always supervise your dog, taking the chew away once it gets small enough to swallow whole. Treat number 3, grain-free treats without vet guidance. This one surprises almost every pet parent I talk to, because grain-free became a huge marketing trend built on the idea that grains are filler and somehow bad for dogs. But current veterinary research has linked certain grain-free diets and treats, particularly those high in peas, lentils, and legumes as a primary ingredient, to a serious heart condition called dilated cardiomyopathy, or DCM. The mechanism isn't fully understood yet, but the leading theory is that these ingredients interfere with how a dog's body processes taurine, an amino acid essential for heart muscle function. Real-world example, a dog comes in for a routine checkup, seems completely normal, but on an ultrasound, their heart is enlarged and weakened. The owner had unknowingly been feeding a legume-heavy, grain-free treat brand for over a year, believing it was the premium choice. The correct way, unless your vet has specifically recommended a grain-free diet for a diagnosed allergy, choose treats with real meat as the first ingredient and grains further down the list, rather than chasing a trend. Treat number 4, dried fruit treats, grapes and raisins. Some all-natural trail mix style treats for dogs include dried fruit, and this is where things get terrifying. Grapes and raisins are severely toxic to dogs, and we still don't fully understand the exact toxin responsible. What we do know is that even a small handful can cause sudden, irreversible kidney failure in some dogs, and there is no way to predict in advance which dogs will react. Real-world example. I've seen a dog eat just 4 raisins off the counter and go into kidney failure within 48 hours, while another dog ate an entire bunch of grapes and showed no symptoms at all. Because there is no safe threshold, the rule is simple: 0 grapes, 0 raisins, ever, ever. Vet warning. If your dog eats any amount of grapes or raisins, do not wait for symptoms. Call your vet immediately because early treatment within the first few hours dramatically improves the outcome. Treat number 5, rawhide-free natural bones. Cooked bones marketed as natural chews, think smoked knuckle bones or cooked rib bones sold at pet stores, seem like the most primal, natural treat you could give a dog. Isn't that what wolves eat? But cooking changes bone structure completely. Raw bones are flexible and can be safely gnawed. Cooked bones become brittle and splinter into sharp shards. Those shards can perforate the esophagus, stomach lining, or intestines on the way down, sometimes causing internal injuries that don't show symptoms until it's a full emergency. Real-world example. A dog was given a smoked bone as a special weekend treat, seemed fine for 2 days, then suddenly stopped eating and became lethargic. An X-ray revealed a bone fragment had punctured the intestinal wall, requiring emergency surgery. The correct way, if you want to give a bone, only give large, raw, uncooked bones under direct supervision, and always remove them once they start to splinter. Chapter 6. Reading labels like a vet. Here's my simple rule for choosing genuinely safe treats going forward. First, check for xylitol or birch sugar on every single label, every single time, even on products you've bought before, because manufacturers change formulas without warning. Second, look for a named meat as the first ingredient. Third, avoid whole grapes, raisins, or dried fruit blends entirely. Fourth, choose single-ingredient chews over multi-ingredient treats whenever possible. The fewer ingredients, the fewer places for something dangerous to hide. Look at what we just covered. 5 treats that look completely harmless, even health-conscious, but each one carries a real, documented risk to your dog's organs or their life. I know this video might feel a little alarming, and that's okay, that's exactly the point. I'd rather you feel a little uncomfortable tonight than face an emergency vet bill, or worse, next month. Go check your pantry right now. Which one of these 5 surprised you the most? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. If this video just protected your dog, please hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a safety masterclass like this one. Share this with every dog owner, because this could genuinely save a life. I'm Dr. Alex Martin. Thank you for loving your pets enough to protect them.